Nestling in the rolling hills of South Wales is a sleepy little village that's home to Clive Worth. He's only been outside Wales 4 times in his life. He spends the long summer days walking in the beautiful countryside and watching nature take its course. And all that nature has clearly inspired him. He reckons he's the world's biggest love rat, and he's proud of it.
I became a love rat to safeguard myself from being hurt again. I'd been married to women, done everything for them, and I'd been so soft to them, and they'd all taken advantage of me.
Lonely. Clive had had quite a hard and troubled life up until 3 years ago.
I'd been drinking every day for 10 years, and I finally stopped. And I honestly thought I was going to lead a boring life now.
Until he got chatting to a friend who told him all about internet dating sites.
All of a sudden, I saw all these beautiful women on the internet. I couldn't believe there were so many beautiful women on there. So I started dating, 1 or 2 at first, and before I knew it, I had 30, 40 wanted to meet me. Same time. I just couldn't have enough women.
Clive transformed his living room to accommodate his internet dating addiction. At any one time, he has 5 computers on the go, but just as many women, none of whom know about each other.
This is my den. This is where I spend most of my time, sitting in my den. And I got the armchair here. It's like a cockpit of a plane. And I sit down and go on to one of 25 dating sites I got.
Clive has a cunning way of enticing women, which he compares to fishing. He puts out his bait and lures them in.
You've got to pretend you're not sure what to do, and let them think that you're the first woman they've had a date with in about 2 years. They don't realize that you just had a date a day or 2 before that.
Clive reckons he's slept with over 1,000 women.
Listen, I'm on stage, right? I get women drooling after me, and I ain't shagged 1,000 women. I need to go and see this guy. Me and him need to sit down and talk, but don't tell why.
Most love rats have a secret key skill. For Clive, it's words.
As the day goes on, you ask them if they want to see a film, and 9 times out of 10 they want to sit down and watch a film, and they drink the wine. And then the crucial part is, in the night, you ask if they want a game of Scrabble. Now, most women like Scrabble.
Yes, Clive has a seduction technique which we feel is probably unique.
As you're playing Scrabble, you're sitting by them and you're looking at their reaction, and you can sense that they're getting turned on, you see. You then know when to kiss or not. And 9 times out of 10, when you kiss, it turns out to be a big kiss. The Scrabble is forgotten about. Okay, I'm going to take you now to where all the action happens, upstairs to my bedroom.
Monopoly is it this time, Clive?
This is where all the action happens. This is my bunk-in bed. As you can see, there's a nice picture of a tiger on the bed, and that tends to turn the women on. In fact, the picture of the tiger turns them on more than me. With all the women I've made love to, there's one position that they all love, and it's this one. You get them to go on their knees, you go behind them on your knees, and you get a good grip on their thighs, okay? And away you go.
And if there's one thing Clive likes to give his women, it's the full Monty.
Have you seen him? Seriously? I mean, if he slept with 1,000 women, right, he must have spent his mining severance pay on Rohypnol.
Coming up, Clive the love rat becomes Clive the heartbreaker.
I feel really hurt because I thought that we was going to be together for the rest of our lives.
Chris was left devastated after discovering her husband's 25 years of infidelity.
It wasn't anger, it was just this sense of such hurt that I'd never felt before.
And how poor Siobhan suffered a double whammy when she discovered her boyfriend's infidelity.
Wayne had lied to me and he had a partner and 2 children.
Coming up, things get ugly between Clive and one of his exes.
I was getting more and more involved with other women, and Angela was getting in the way.
Clive is a bastard.
Lots of girls fantasise of sleeping with footballers. Not a liar.
Being able to run the whole day for hours kicking a ball around, they didn't even know what to do in the bedroom.
I could never forgive someone that cheated on me for 20 years. I think that lady's a bit of a mug to take him back, to be honest.
Back in beautiful Wales, cheeky Clive has courted countless women through the internet. He claims to have had sex with over 1,000 women right here, on this very bed.
They scream so loud, the house starts shaking with them.
I know a lot of friends, women and men alike, who, while single, would average that. But with Clive, I think he's just, if he's enjoying it, he's not doing anybody any harm, is he?
Well, he might be, because not all Clive's exes are happy with him.
There's one word I can describe about Clive, is a bastard.
Angela's one of the many women who came to Clive for love and affection, but actually got very little.
I first met Clive on the internet. He sent me an email and I looked at his pictures and I thought, oh, he's nice. And I sent him an email back and it went on from there, and then he asked me to meet him.
A true love rat, he promised her eternal love. He even persuaded her to up sticks and move to his village. He announced his undying love for Angela to the whole world via YouTube, and he promised her his love rat days were history.
Now, finished my dating, I've finally found the love of my life, Angela England. There we go.
And then he dumped her.
I feel really hurt because I thought that we was going to be together for the rest of our lives, but it hasn't come to it.
In the end, I had to break away completely because I was getting more and more involved with other women, and Angela was getting in the way.
I felt degraded and I felt ugly, and and I was going down and down and down fast.
After countless hours on the computer internet dating, Clive likes to top up his all-over tan sunbathing in the nude.
I'm proud to be a love rat because it's keeping me very busy, happy. Yes, they do complain about me being a love rat, but deep down, they've had a good time. They go from here feeling 10 foot tall.
Let's see what Angela thinks.
Clive thinks he's good in bed, but I've had better. That's the truth.
After the break, our lady love rat proves there's more to her than just being a man-eater.
It's actually easier to have a one-night stand with a woman than it is with a man for some reason.
And at Love Rat Boot Camp, one student has rather unrealistic expectations.
I hope I will meet Penelope Cruz and fuck her all night.
Okay, the truth is I split up with Angela. Well, she was costing me too much money. She had no money, and she was only after me for money like most women. She had a car repossessed. She was using my car. I was taking her shopping. She had no money for food or nothing. It was unbelievable. I've never met a woman so bad at money. But I was genuine, I was genuine, thinking she was the one for me. But, I had also told her what I was like for women. And I had told her when I first met her that I wasn't going to be in a relationship with her, that I liked a lot of women, and she agreed that I could go with other women, and I let her go with other men as well. So we had that kind of understanding where she went with other men and I went with other women, and we was both meeting like that. But she started getting serious, and anyway, the day she shot this film and said I was a bastard, she came to see me the next day asking me for a tenner. She had no money. And I stupidly gave her tenner, and that was it then. And we were going back and forth together for a while after doing this documentary, because she had no money. She depended on me for money. But eventually she found another wealthy man, and I finally got shot of her. So that's a true story, okay folks? Okay, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy Ace for filming, and I'm filming myself talking in the mirror, but the light comes up reflecting off the mirror. But anyway, I haven't done this before, so I'm going to do it for the first time and see what the quality is like. It's supposed to be 5 pixels, good quality, and we'll see how it turns out now.